So in this video, I want to give you my first impressions of the HTC 10, the first 48. So we're going to use this segment here to sort of talk about how my feelings are about a device within the first 48 to 72 hours or so, just kind of give you my first impressions. We're going to do this sort of the old school top-down, hands-on review style that we used to do back in the day. And we're going to keep it roughly in about the 5-minute mark or so, because some people, they just need a hands-on sort of look like this to kind of decide if they want to get the device or not. So the first thing I will tell you that I like so far is the build quality on here. It is really nice. I like how the back feels on here. I really do like the chamfered edges. I think it makes it kind of stand out pretty uniquely from other phones because it kind of has sort of a plain look, as you can see there, but I do like the little edging there. It gives it a nice touch. It makes it look a little bit different from most other smartphones. I do like the fingerprint sensor here at the bottom. It is pretty fast to unlock, as you can see there. We'll do that one more time if you didn't catch it. Boom, it unlocks relatively quickly. One more time, right there. Nice and easy there. I do wish that was a real button at the bottom. I think it would just feel a little bit better when you're kind of pressing it to come home, because it does operate as a home button. So I wish that was a physical button. I do like the fact that the display is now a Quad HD display. I think that really helps bring it up with pretty much every other smartphone out there. It's really nice to see that higher resolution on here. And so far I haven't had any real problems with it looking at pictures and content. The software we're running HTC sort of customizations, and not quite Sense UI, but it's running based on Android 6.0. You do have your familiar things such as sort of the HTC widgets that's been around since the Windows Mobile days, and that's nice that they've kind of included those things. You have the blink feed here, but you don't have to use it if you don't want to. And you have the app drawer, looks similar to HTC's app drawer that you've kind of seen before. But some of the things you'll notice here is a lot of duplicate applications, like the Photos application is Google's, the Play Music is also Google's as well too. Even the Calendar application is stock, and it's pretty much what belongs with Google there, which I kind of commend them for kind of keeping it that way. They do have their own applications such as Zoe Video Editor and sort of the Mail application, but they have done a good job of kind of paring down the customizations and duplications of software, which is a nice thing. Even the notification shade is pretty much what you see in stock Android. Just a nice thing for them to have done. Other than that, I really do like it. The battery life so far has been pretty good on it. I've been able to get on average use of roughly on a 2-day time. It does do a good job of sort of dozing off and not, if you're not using it, going into idle mode and not really using up a lot of battery life. Only really have charged this a couple of times. And one of the times I did, because I did some intense sort of CPU things to it, I was trying to convert a video, which does heat this bad boy up quite a bit when you do push the processor on it there, but I was doing something pretty intense. But other than that, it's been pretty good. It does support quick charging 3.0, so you can plug that in. I haven't had a full chance to test that quite yet. I haven't tested out the new freestyle layout, so this is sort of the traditional layout, which I'm used to, but you can, there you go here, not to the widgets, but you hold down, you can change the home screen style layout and you go to sort of go into freestyle, and that's sort of where you can use sort of these widgets and stickers sort of as your different applications. I remember seeing that at the event. I was like, I don't know, but I will give that a shot to kind of give you an idea, and I'll talk more about that in the full review. The cameras so far have been pretty good from what I've seen. The 12 megapixel ultra pixel camera here on the bottom produces better quality photos, I can tell you right now, better than the last 3 HTC phones. It definitely has. Front facing camera is also pretty solid as well too. We'll have sort of more on that when we get to the sort of the full review. Also the camera, in terms of the interface, probably the best camera interface that they have done in a long time. So easy to kind of navigate around and get to where you need to go. And I really commend them for this as well too. Really easy, snap a photo just like that. It's gonna be a little bit slower if you're gonna snap in pro mode, if you're gonna use that to snap onto there because it shoots raw photos, but arguably the best layout of the camera application that they've done in a long time. So for my first impressions of the HTC 10, you can tell that I really do like the device and I really do notice the improvements so far with it. I'm not gonna give you my final verdict yet, but for those that were probably looking to buy already and we're just looking for a little bit more proof of their purchase, this video probably will help you out in that regard. Other than that, ask some questions, comments below. Let me know what you guys sort of think, what you may want to see in the final review, some things you may not want me to test. I'll try to test them on here for you. Definitely have to test the high-res audio. I'll let you know about that as well in the final review. Other than that, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube page here, connect with us on all the social networks, check out what's coming up soon here at BWOne.com, and always remember to live your tech world in high definition. Thanks for watching. Okay, Huawei's been having some interesting devices this year, and the GX8 is another one. They always have pretty cool packaging. When you check out the device, they sort of have this sort of vertical sort of side format here. So this is the GX8 here, which you can see.